Okay, we are back, and most definitely, I think that obviously this world is gonna cause a lot of problems because if you listen to the music in this stage, usually when this music comes up, it means that there's gonna be either some hills or stages where you can fall to your death. That's all that this world is. So you're gonna be hearing a lot of this music, and you're gonna have a lot of stages where you're probably gonna fall to your death. If I didn't repeat myself enough, but luckily I do have some basic platform game skills. I grew up on Donkey Kong and Mario, so I can do this. It just frustrates me to do it, and that's one thing you're gonna have to watch out for. I will definitely attempt them. Obviously, if you do not have internet, it's really hopeless to continue trying to remember this, but it will definitely give you some extra items if you need them. And trust me, as I've gotten further along in this LP, I have definitely needed some items. So, but alright. The cheapness, well, I'm not even going to say that. So if you look at the very top left, you could see the beginning of World 5 right there, which kind of makes me wonder what happened. We could have used like some script or something describing it, because they don't really say it, but it almost makes me wonder if Mario was at like a plateau, or he didn't, like, did he really know that he was going to have to go to the Sky World, or did it just kind of happen at random? It's not something we pay attention to a lot. So if I were Mario and I realized that there was no more land, but I still had to save a few more kingdoms, it'd be like, well, where do you go? And, it's the beauty of storyline progression is some of these things. And in addition to that, the storyline is kind of off-key just because the Princess Toadstool messages that you get are out of order. So you're really just playing this just to get reckless, but this is still one of the finest two-player games that you can get, supposing you guys are both decent at video games. That's one thing. So watch as I attempt some of these games that we have here. Now, obviously the key to doing it is doing it right as it leaves the screen. That's when you want to do it, but it's just like it's kind of a meh topic, M-E-H, meh. But I hate this stage. This stage really pissed me off. Obviously to make this easy, you want to have a raccoon suit or a tanuki, and it makes jumping on these beetle things a lot easier. But obviously I'm having to, you're gonna find that I think this was the stage that I skipped just because I did not feel like going through it. But once again, you do not have to go through every stage in this game. It's optional, but really it's more about bravado more than anything else. If Mario still holds that, I don't know. It makes you wonder what people thought when they beat Super Mario Bros. 3, what the accolades were back then. So, and those are enemies. But occasionally these Hammer Brothers will give you power-ups. Sometimes, yeah. But a music box will allow you to not use them, but obviously it's pointless now. So, I said forget it. I'm done with the frustration. That's pretty much it. So, remember those enemies? You thought they were gone, right? So some of this is not as fitting. You know, this world, you know, it really, more so, I feel like the emphasis was put on challenge more than fun. That's just one thing I will say. But it still is Mario. You know, I realized when I played New Super Mario Brothers for the DS that I always kind of wonder some of their design, and then it's like, well, Mario has always been a hard game series. It's never been easy. It's just that, you know, the role-playing games are. So I think the first Mario game I beat was Paper Mario, or maybe it was Mario RPG. But so those were some of the first ones. I didn't really grow up playing SMB 1 or 3, or I did beat Super Mario World, but they really, I mean, that game is, you know, easy as pie compared to this one. This one is kind of, it's easier than Super Mario Brothers in some respects, but it still has just enough. So you also might notice that Lakitu throws these spiny eggs. He throws them at an angle now, so he knows how to lead his shots. That if you watched me die right there, you know, that was a beautiful throw. That's like a football pitch right there that he just did. But so we're gonna get a toad house and see. Yeah, I get a mushroom. Alright, subscribe for more fun.